Okay, now it'd be equation solving time. Okay? You got to find these two answers. Okay? Got to find the two answers. Okay, so I need to decide. It's either the factoring, that's one, that's most of them. If all you have is x squared, you can just use like terms, but if you have an entire parentheses, the second power, we'll be going with q. Okay, so x squared and x, that's a factoring problem. If I have different kinds of x's in the problem, we got to factor. So we got to make sure we have the zero. We do. So what kind of factoring are we doing? Well, it's only two terms, so GCF DOPS is the way to go. So GCF. Then we're going to see if we have a DOPS. I don't think I'm going to, but that's fine. Okay, so GCF, well, we don't have a negative. We have x on both. Okay, we can divide 2 and 10 by 2. So I factor out a 2x. Again, you're dividing by x. Don't you leave that x squared. It's 1x plus 5. Clearly not a DOPS, so forget that. Now, here's how you get your two answers. Your 2x is one of the factors. So either 2x can equal 0 or 1x plus 5 can equal 0. So I'm going to divide by 2 here, and I get 0. First answer. I take 5 away from both sides, and I get negative 5. Second answer. Take it to the bank. Okay, next problem. Okay, all you have here is x squared. So this is not going to be a factoring. We're going to use the like terms method. So like terms, I've got my 4x squared, and then I'm going to plus 3, and I don't want any decimals on this, okay? This is the one I don't want decimals. I'm not going to stand for it on this one. Any other problem maybe, but not this one. X squared equals 12. Find the square root. X equals plus or minus. You don't do the I, that's a positive 12, that's for negatives. Look up there, is 12 divisible by something on that board? Well, yeah, I think it's divisible by 4. It's got to be on the board. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. The square root of 4, and you got to put them in that order. I want the number from the board first and then the quotient here, because we're going to leave that alone, okay? That's 2. So 2 square root 3. So those are your two answers, 2 square root 3, and then the same thing, but it's negative. Okay. Next problem. You got to see what you have for x's. You're not using q, obviously. I got that and that. We're going to have to use factoring. Your zeros there, that's good. Okay. How many terms are we going to be trying to factor? It's a trinomial, so GCF, and then our t table with a equal to 1, and that's a question mark. Okay. GCF, I don't have a negative in front. I don't have x, so forget it. Okay. Okay, so ABC, 1 times 24 is positive 24, so Hermson's looking for a sum of 14, and he finds it with 2 and 12. Is A equal to 1? Yes, okay. So, I just need 2, so XX, then 2 and 12. Okay, so we got minus 14, so I have minus 12, and then a sum means they're the same, okay? Did not have a GCF, so those are the factors I used to solve. X minus 2 equals 0, x minus 12 equals 0. So I get 2 for my first solution, and I get 12 for my second, okay? Okay, my next problem. Got that and that. We're factoring again. You got to have 0. We do. How many terms am I trying to factor? 3. So let's set up our plan. GCF. And the T chart again. Okay. GCF, do I have a negative in front? No. X and everything? Nope. 3 is your smallest, but I don't believe you can divide those by 3, so forget it. Forget about it. A, B, C. So A times C is going to be negative 24. So this time we're looking for a difference of 10. Okay. Nope. 2 and 12. Yeah. Okay. Is A equal to 1? No. A equals 3. So to factor it correctly, we need 4 parentheses. Okay. So I lead off with 3 since that is the A, and then X by X, and then 2 and 12. So we got minus 10, so we got to have minus 12 for sure, and then difference or the opposite. Okay, so that factor will remain 3x plus 2. Divide by 3, it's going to be x minus 4. But I'm not putting 3 outside. Okay, stop doing that or I'm going to make you do trial and error. That takes forever. Okay. Okay, there was no GCF, so it equals 0. So 3x plus 2 could equal 0, or x minus 4 can equal 0. So if I subtract 2 from each side, I get negative 2. So negative 2/3 is my first solution, and 4 is my second. Okay. Okay. Next. Again, I got this and this. We got a factor, but we got to get that 9 to the other side. We got to move everything.